Some hardware stores, especially the old-fashioned ones, sell nails by the pound. You'll go in there and it's kind of like, bulk beans or something, a big bin of nails. You take a scoop and you put some in a paper bag, and how do they figure out what to charge you? They weigh the bag. Because it would be silly to count the nails. If you're buying 2,000 nails, nobody wants to stand around and count out 2,000 nails. So we count the nails by weighing them. And this is similar to asking how many atoms are in a particular mass of an element. If we have 5 grams of copper, how many atoms are in them? Well, we can't count them. But we can figure out a relationship between the number of particles and the mass so that we can count them by weighing. So let's continue on with this idea of counting nails. So let's just say a hardware store customer buys 2.60 pounds of medium-sized nails. A dozen of those nails weigh 0.15 pounds. How many nails did he buy? If you're building a fence, you're going to figure out how many nails you need based on number, right? You don't plan out a fence and say, oh, I need 2 pounds of nails, right? But when you go to the hardware store, they want to know the mass of the nails that you want. So if we've got 260 pounds of nails, we need to figure out the number of nails. Well, the price, this is a hidden conversion factor in the problem. A dozen nails is 0.150 pounds. 1 dozen nails is 0.150 pounds. And then we know that 12 nails are in a dozen. A dozen is always 12 things. And so we can work this out using dimensional analysis, 2.60 pounds of nails. We're going to multiply by dozens and divide by pounds. 1 dozen nails weighs 0.15 pounds. This conversion factor was hiding in the problem itself. That happens a lot. And then 12 nails per dozen. That's not in the problem, but that's considered general knowledge. I'm going to assume that you know that a dozen is 12. You do the calculation and you find out that he bought 208 nails. The 2 conversion factors in there, this was the first one, 0.150 pound of nails equals a dozen, and then a dozen equals 12. And so we've got these conversions that are related to numbers of objects. Any questions about the nails?